Hey guys, CryptoDad here again. Thanks for joining me on the Tuesday morning live stream. Welcome. We're focusing on Ethereum today in the Bitcoin Basics Hour. So I guess we're calling it the Ethereum Basics Hour this morning. So that's cool. So let's get things started. Good morning, everybody. Here I am in front of the rig. Things are going good. I've sort of switched focus a little bit over the last few Tuesdays. Last Tuesday we did BAT, Basic Attention Token. Talked about how you can earn it in the Brave browser and how you can spend it, how you can store it in Uphold, buy it from exchanges, move it around, that kind of stuff. And so this week I'm going to focus on Ethereum, which is a different cryptocurrency. Ethereum is the number 2 cryptocurrency by market cap, just behind Bitcoin. So let's go over to the screen. Let me pop out chat and see who's here. I don't think anybody's here right now. Well, that's okay. You will. They will come. If I build it, they will come. There may be a few watchers. So let's see. Let's go over here to this Brave browser, and let's just Google Ethereum and see what comes up. Of course, a lot of news stories about Ethereum. Here is the homepage of the Ethereum cryptocurrency. Now, if we look at CoinMarketCap.com, if I can find it over here, there it is. You'll see that Ethereum is ranking by market cap. It's number 2. Market cap, what is that? 52 billion. Yeah, I think Bitcoin is 220 billion, and Ethereum is 52 billion total market cap. And as you can see, it's on a quite a tear. It's at 470 now, so it's getting back up there, kind of where it belongs. Was pretty high back in 2017, probably its all-time high being around, let's see where we're at here. Oh, I don't know. Around 1300, 1342 all-time high for Ethereum. So still got a little upward room to get to its all-time high, but doing good lately. Ethereum is a cryptocurrency very similar to Bitcoin, in that it is a decentralized cryptocurrency, right? Now, it's an expansion on the Bitcoin protocol in that it does more than just be a currency. Bitcoin is pretty much designed to be a currency and not much more than that. And that's great. It does what it does very well. But it's not meant to be more than just a currency that you can move value around with and store value. But Ethereum expands on that notion in that it is decentralized. It does have its own blockchain. It is mined at the current. I think it's transitioning out of that. It does get mined by people that are running mining rigs. But it expands on that in that it's also a virtual machine. In other words, it's sort of like a huge computer program running on multiple nodes all over the world. And by virtue of that, it can run programs within its protocol. So it's beyond just a currency. So these programs can be called D-apps or decentralized apps. And it can do all kinds of things, like run little games or, little, I don't know, little applets or whatever you want, however you want to think about it. But one of the main D apps that it runs are tokens. So you can create a token on the Ethereum network if you're a programmer. And these tokens that run on the Ethereum network are called ERC20 tokens. And there are a lot of ERC20 tokens out there that have a lot of value. Like BAT, Basic Attention Token, is an Ethereum token. And so there are a lot of protocols out there where you can trade ERC20 tokens, and Ethereum is kind of the big boy there on these decentralized tokens, because not only is it a token that has value that can be bought and sold, but it's also the juice that runs the network. So if you have an Ethereum token, such as BAT, in a wallet and you want to transfer it somewhere, you need to pay the network fees on that, similar to Bitcoin. But Bitcoin, when you use Bitcoin and you move it around, the fees are paid in Bitcoin. So it's sort of taken out of your balance, your Bitcoin balance, when you move Bitcoin around. Ethereum is different. So if I want to move BAT tokens, the BAT tokens move. I don't lose any BAT tokens by moving a token from one wallet to another. I pay my fees out of Ethereum. And a lot of people don't get that, because they'll run out and they'll buy a bunch of ERC20 tokens. They'll put them in a wallet, and then when it's time to move them, they're told that they don't have enough gas, and they get confused. And I get a lot of questions in my comments section, and what's going on? You know, it tells me I don't have enough gas. What's going on? And I'll always say you need a little bit of Ethereum in that wallet in order to move your tokens out, right? You have to pay the token moving fee in Ethereum. So an Ethereum wallet needs to have some Ethereum in it as juice, right? If you're going to use the wallet. In addition to that, when you're trading ERC20 tokens on decentralized platforms, the fees are paid in Ethereum. So especially nowadays, with the Ethereum network being so busy, you're going to use up a lot of Ethereum to juice your trades, sort of, you know, to pay the fees on your trades. Sometimes more really than you want to. So you should always have a little bit of Ethereum in an Ethereum wallet. So Juan is here. Hello. Silverback Gorilla is here. Mark Zeman is here. Good morning. Random Edit is here. What do you think about yield farmers currently? ETH2 will come around November 2020. That's a good thing. It's going to add some scalability to the network, so that, because right now the network is pretty much overloaded, and people are paying really high fees to make trades, and they're waiting a while for trades to go through. So we're looking for a scaling solution, an upgrade to the Ethereum network, which should be coming shortly. Yield farmers are, I guess, people that are using DeFi platforms, and they're farming tokens by staking. You can stake certain tokens, and that will create yields. And it's a little complicated, maybe a little more complicated than this particular video wants to get. I think it's a great thing. I think it's just an expansion of the original promise of Bitcoin, which is decentralized banking. Bitcoin is a currency that doesn't require centralized bank to transfer or move funds around, right? In the same sense, the Ethereum network and a lot of these DeFi tokens are coming up with more financial type services that don't require centralization, like lending or borrowing or insurance or contracts and that sort of thing. So I'm getting my toes into the whole DeFi thing. I've been sort of cramming on that over the last course of this year, because it's a brand new thing, right? So pretty exciting. I am planning on doing a video on using Uniswap. We'll talk about Uniswap today a little bit, but I would like to start off with, okay, how do you buy Ethereum, right? That's the juice you're going to need if you're going to get into this whole decentralized trading thing. So let's start off. Let's look at how the easiest way you can buy Ethereum. I'm going to show you two. The first one, let's see, would be Coinbase, right? So you got your Coinbase account, and that's pretty easy to set up. You can set up a Coinbase account on your computer or on your phone. Either way you get the account started, you can use either way to interact. You can set up your account on Coinbase on their website, and then download their app, sign into your account, and buy and sell cryptocurrencies while you're on the go. Right? Pretty versatile platform. A little high on their fees, right? It's a beginner focused platform. So if you're on the Coinbase homepage here and you want to buy a little bit of Ethereum, you can go to trade, and instead of Bitcoin, right, you'll just switch it over to Ethereum. Um, now, Coinbase offers several cryptocurrencies, not a lot, right? Because they're kind of going in stages. Back when I started using Coinbase, I think it only sold like four: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and maybe something else. And then when they added Bitcoin Cash, that was a big deal. And a lot of coins will get the Coinbase effect, so their price goes up when they're available to trade on Coinbase. So it's a pretty mainstream platform, right? And as you can see, there are only about 15 different coins that you can get on Ethereum. Band is one of the newer ones that you can get on Ethereum. Compound, those are pretty cool, just recently added. But we're going to stick with Ethereum today. And let's say, okay, I want to buy $50 worth of Ethereum. So that's not too difficult. Now you can pay with your bank account, or you can pay with your debit card. The debit card is faster. The fees are a bit higher, but you get the cryptocurrency right away. So this is something you may not realize or understand. A lot of people get mad about this. If you go on Coinbase and you buy Ethereum with your bank account, it's going to take 3 to 5 business days for the transaction to clear, and you will not be able to withdraw your Ethereum over to your decentralized wallet. So if you're planning on doing some trading today and you want to buy some Ethereum, then you better use that debit card option so that you'll be able to withdraw it right away. And once you get that Ethereum in your Coinbase account, I'm not going to do that today, then you'll be able to transfer it over to one of your decentralized wallets. A lot of people use Metamask to store their Ethereum and trade. So I'll cover that today. But I would like to show you one more easy, cheap way to buy Ethereum, and that is Crypto.com. Crypto.com is a iOS-based or Android-based cryptocurrency exchange that you can trade on. Now, they have a web exchange, but it's not available to people in the US. So if you're in another country viewing this, you might want to check out their exchange. But I'm just going to talk about their app, right? You can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their app, right? So you just go over to home and hit trade. And then you hit trade and buy. And choose Ethereum, right? It's pretty simple. And if you've got a debit card or credit card connected to your account, you can simply purchase Ethereum that way. Probably, and notice there that they've got 3.5% fee waived, right? They've been waiving fees since the coronavirus crisis earlier in the year, and it was for 3 months, and then they extended it for another 3 months. So I believe you're still getting fees waived through the end of this month, at least, unless if they decide to extend it. So cheaper than Coinbase, right? Buy yourself some Ethereum, and then you'll have Ethereum in your account, and you'll be able to withdraw it to one of your decentralized wallets if that's your intention, right? Now, if you buy Ethereum on Coinbase or Crypto.com, you can just keep them in your account. You can keep Ethereum in your account, and if you just want to trade Ethereum, right? You just believe in Ethereum, and you think it's going to go up or whatever, and you think it's a good investment, you could just leave it on the exchange and trade it, up and down and that kind of thing. But most people that are into cryptocurrency would want to store it in their own personal wallet. All right. All right. So those are the two ways to get your hands on some Ethereum, the easy way for a beginner, right? All you got to do is open up a Coinbase account or open up the Crypto.com app, verify your identity, and then you'll have access to their tools to purchase Ethereum, right? That's all you want to do. Now we'll get a little more advanced. Let's just say that we want to buy some Ethereum and put it in our wallet, and we want to fund it with something other than cash, which is what I'm planning on doing today. So let's introduce you to our old friend. Let's see where we are here. We'll start with our old friend Metamask, right? Now, Metamask is a decentralized, Metamask is a Ethereum-based wallet, and in this case, it's a browser extension. I believe it's always a browser extension. You can put it in your browser, and you can use it to store Ethereum and other ERC20 tokens, right? So I've got my Ethereum wallet here, and you can see that there are some ERC20 tokens in here. So I've got an Ethereum balance, and I've got ERC20 tokens down here. These are the assets. So as you can see, our first lesson here is that an Ethereum wallet contains an Ethereum balance, but it can also contain sub tokens, right? Ethereum based tokens, ERC20 tokens, right? A lot of people kind of can't wrap their head around that either. And also, any tokens that I buy that I would like to store in this wallet all go to the same address, right? This address up here is the Ethereum address of this wallet. I can use it to send Ethereum in, and I can also use it to send ERC20 tokens. So if I were to buy some comp on Coinbase, I could transfer it into this wallet by using the main Ethereum address of this wallet, right? The comp will come in, the Ethereum wallet will see that it's a token and put it in the token area, right? It will add to the balance of comp, right? The Ethereum wallet can discern which token is coming in, but they're all going into the same mailbox, right? But the mail room is the Ethereum wallet, right? And then when they come in, the Ethereum wallet can separate them into their own slots, right? It knows. All right, so that's one thing. Now, also, let's take a look up here at the account button. I can have several accounts. Now, when you first install this browser extension, it's going to have you create an empty wallet and give you a recovery phrase, a 12-word recovery phrase. You should write that down and store it in a safe place. If this wallet gets uninstalled, or your hard drive crashes, or someone steals your laptop, you'll be able to restore all of your wallets and all of your tokens and all of your cryptocurrency value that you had stored in your Metamask wallet with that 12-word recovery phrase, right? Just go out and get yourself a new computer, install an empty Metamask extension, and do an import using your mnemonic phrase, and you'll have all of your wallets back, right? And even if you've added tokens since you did the backup, I know that's kind of a weird thing. I always wondered that, when I created my first Bitcoin wallet, it gave me a backup phrase, and it said, this is your backup phrase. And I was like, okay, well, it's empty now. What about after I add some Bitcoin? How will that backup phrase know that there's been Bitcoin added? Well, the backup phrase isn't just backing up an empty wallet, it's backing up an address on the blockchain. So if you've added value since you created that backup phrase and then lost the wallet, when you do the restore, it will give you the current state of the wallet on the blockchain. It'll give you your current balance and all of your transaction history. So please, please, please write down that 12-word recovery phrase and keep it in a safe place. So as you can see, I can switch between the accounts, right? This particular account just has a little bit of ETH in it and no tokens, right? We can switch to this other account. I created this one. It's just empty, right? I just created an empty account. There's nothing in it, all right? Now, there's another thing we can do. Let's see, where is it? And it's around here somewhere. I always get these things. Here it is. Well, what happened? All of a sudden, I didn't notice it before. All right, so we've got create account. So I can create another account inside this MetaMask wallet. And each account will all be tied to that same recovery phrase. All right, unless we do an import. Now, when we import an account, either by a private key or an ERC or a phrase, a backup phrase, like a 12-word backup phrase, then that account is tied to that other backup phrase, the one that you imported from. So we can manage multiple accounts with multiple recovery phrases in one copy of MetaMask. And then in addition to that, we can also connect a hardware wallet. So I have done that. I've connected my ledger, and so I'm able to manage my ledger account through MetaMask. So that's another cool feature of MetaMask. So MetaMask is very versatile. There's a lot of things you can do with it. There's a lot of wallets that you can manage with it. So it's pretty cool, right? And you can see here that I've got a couple of different tokens in my ledger account. Let's check that out. It's a mirror image of an address that I can manage in Ledger Live too. So if we look over here in Ledger Live and I click on the Ethereum account, you can see the balance is exactly the same, right? So 1.684. All right, let's see if we can get them showing at the same time. Right? We're looking at the exact same address on the Ethereum blockchain, right? And you can see my tokens here, my TNT token, my Tether token, my data coin, but we don't see my crypto.com. Now, why is that? Well, because I need to add those manually sometimes. So I know that there's MCO tokens in this. Let's hit add token and do a search for MCO. And see if it's in here. It's not. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, we can find it. And now this may have happened to you too. So let's run over to CoinGecko.com. If I can find it. Here we go. Oh, I'm in. It doesn't matter. I'm in my other browser. Let's search for MCO. There it is. All right, now on CoinGecko, I can look at the coin, make sure I got the coin right. I can go over here to the contract and click copy. Now we can go back over to MetaMask. All right, and we're looking at that ledger-based wallet, which we know has some MCO in it. We'll hit add token, and instead of search, we tried search first. Sometimes that works. But instead, we're going to go over to custom token. And we're going to paste in that ERC, that contract address, they call that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Notice there that when I pasted in that contract address, the MCO symbol auto-filled. Right? I'll hit next, and there it is. There's not a lot in there. Not a big deal. I didn't really care, but I would like to show you how we add tokens into a wallet. Right? And now when I go back here, you can see the MCO token is there and the small balance that's in there too. Right? Let's try that again with a different token. Let's switch wallets. Let's go back over to this wallet, and you'll notice there that I've given this wallet a name. I've called it Unstoppable Wallet. The reason why I've done that is because this particular Ethereum wallet controls my unstoppable domain. You can check out Unswappable Domains. I've got a link to it in the description of this video. You might want to check my links for something cool. There's unstoppable domains. I've got my Ledger link, my affiliate link for Ledger. I've got my Crypto.com affiliate link. Got a link for setting up a Binance US account. We'll talk about that in a minute. The Brave browser, Cointracker, all kinds of stuff, right? So check those things out. Now, where were we, right? I get confused sometimes. All right, we want to go back to Metamask. And I was talking about this particular wallet. All right, now, let's go even deeper. All right. Ledger Nano X, cool. All right, so let's go. Let's take it another level. This particular wallet I imported using the private key. I used the private key of a different Ethereum wallet. Which Ethereum wallet did I use? Well, I used my Trust wallet. Let me check something here real quick. Make sure I'm in the right wallet. Yeah. Okay, I believe I got the right one here. All right, so let's take a look at it. All right, so this is the Ethereum wallet that is connected to my MetaMask account. They're mirror images of each other. So let's take a look at that again. So here where a lot of people have trouble wrapping their head around that the coins are stored on the blockchain or that their wallets are represented on the blockchain. They tend to think of the coins as being in a particular wallet. I'll get a lot of questions. They'll say, I got some ERC20 tokens in Mu, my Ether wallet. They're like, how do I get them out of Mu into my ledger? You know, that kind of question. And then they have already, created them and connected their ledger to MEW. So basically they're in their ledger already. They just don't get it, right? I'm not bagging on anybody. I'm just saying it's a little hard to wrap your head around. So, okay, we've got two different, let's see, are we in the right browser here? All right. So we got two different browsers, or we got two different wallets that are pointing to the same address on the blockchain. All right. I've got this wallet here in MetaMask, and then if I'll scroll down a little bit, you'll see that the Ethereum balances are exactly the same. 0.1383, 0.1383. This particular MetaMask wallet is linked to the Ethereum wallet inside my Trust wallet. But there's another wrinkle to that as well. The Trust wallet holds more than just Ethereum. So I've got some Ravencoin, I've got some Digibyte, I've got some BNB. Those coins cannot be represented in a Ethereum wallet, right? Oh, Siri thinks I'm talking to her, right? But the piece of the wallet that holds Ethereum can be imported into MetaMask, right? Not only that, but I've named this wallet in my Trust wallet is named Rex, right? Rex's wallet or whatever the name I gave it. But over here it's named Unstoppable Domain, right? So, but they're both the same wallet in effect, Ethereum-wise, right? So, but look at these tokens, right? I've got BZX, all right, and it's not here. Why is BZX protocol token not showing up over here? Or Falcon Swap. Oh, there's Falcon Swap. FSW. You'll notice there that the balances are the same. 691.6. You'll also notice that each of these wallets has a slightly different US dollar value, right? They're querying different exchanges. That doesn't mean that the token has a different value. It just means that they're using different exchanges to give me the current US dollar value of the token. But that's not that important, really. The balance of the token is exactly the same. We got 691.6 and 691.6 on both wallets. All right. Swapfolio is showing up, 675.522. All right. So what about this BZR protocol token and this Swipe Swipe is an ERC20 token. How come they're not showing up in my Metamask wallet? Well, I need to add those tokens. So let's do that. Let's see. Let's start with Swipe. SXW, right? What is it? SX, there it is. XXP, SXP. Let's go to CoinGecko.com. Let's go to the contract address. Let's click to copy. Let's go back over here to MetaMask. Let's scroll down to the bottom and hit Add Token. First, we can search for it. SXP. Is it going to show up? Nope. I don't see it. All right, so let's go to Custom Token. Let's paste in that contract address, and you'll see it auto-fills the symbol. We'll hit Next. There, it sees that balance, right? There was a balance. It didn't just automatically show up because there was a balance, right? There we go. Let's go back. Now we've got it in our list, right? SXP. Let's go ahead and add that BZR, right? Let's hit BZR. That's BZX. There it is. BZX protocol. Let's go over to the CoinGecko on that one. Let's hit contract. Click to copy. Let's go back to our MetaMask. Whoops. All right, and we'll go down here to add token. Let's do BZRX. It's not found. All right, so let's hit custom. Let's paste in that contract address. The token symbol gets filled. The decimal gets filled. Let's hit next. There it is. There's the balance. We'll hit add tokens, and there. Now, there's a lot of tokens, right? I may have ran out on Uniswap and bought these tokens, and then, much to my consternation, I didn't see them appear in my MetaMask, right? That can freak you out, right? Hey, I just bought $400 worth of a token. Where the hell is it, right? You're probably freaking out. Well, that's it. That's all you got to do. You got to add the token to your list. Even though there's a balance and even though the token is in the wallet, it needs to be manually added in MetaMask. I don't know. Maybe MetaMask will improve that later, right? Just show a token based on the fact that it's in the wallet or that there's a balance, right? Ledger does that too. Ledger, if you're in Ledger Live and you transfer an ERC20 token into a wallet, it will show up automatically, but not always, right? Sometimes it'll show up, but there's no dollar value, right? Datacoin has a value, and these Tether tokens are worth an equivalent in US dollars usually. That's not showing up. So Ledger Live's not perfect. MetaMask is not perfect. We just kind of have to deal with the limitations of these tools, right? Not every tool is like perfect. All right, I've got a bunch of tools in my toolbox over there. Sometimes the head of the Phillips screwdriver gets stripped, that kind of thing. They all have their own limitations. All right. All right, so let me see what you guys are talking about. You join me here. We're talking about Ethereum today. Are you going to do a step-by-step for Spark tokens by any chance? I'm not, because I don't have any. I don't have any XRP tokens. Let's see, Spark XRP, and I'm not convinced, right? I'm not saying it's a scam. There's a lot of videos out there that'll walk you through the process. I thought I had some. There's Trump. Hey. Let's see. Let me look at it on YouTube. Maybe that'll be better. Let's paste that in there. That's pretty much the same thing. But any of, just Google or search in YouTube, Spark XRP. There's a lot of tutorials on there. I'm not thoroughly convinced that this is a thing yet, right? It doesn't exist. It's just one of those things where they're like, well, we don't have a product yet, but if you want it, give us your XRP address. You know, go into your XRP wallet and do all this stuff and put this code in there. And then, you know, when we do go live, we'll give you our tokens, right? So it's a lot of hoops to jump through for a worthless token, in my view. But it's all over the internet. People are all, oh, I want to get my Spark tokens. You know, if you've got XRP, more power to you. I don't have any XRP, so maybe I would have done a video on it if I had XRP. But I'm still not convinced. Like I said, I'm not saying it's a scam yet. I'm just not convinced that it's not a scam, right? So no, I'm not going to do a video on the Spark claiming thing. But it's not that difficult if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to really be kind of a hassle. That's my take on that. All right, so let's go down a little bit here. Sorry, it's called Basic. Sorry, haha. That's okay. I do another live stream on Saturday where we go a little more deeper and more advanced. I spend more time with you guys. I try to focus on basics here, but I'm open to questions, right? Sometimes I've done some troubleshooting in this live stream that is beyond the basics, but that's okay. When I create a wallet on Electrum, it gives me 12 words. Why can't I get a 24-word wallet? Every wallet has its own way of storing a seed, right? It doesn't really, it's not a huge deal whether it's a 12 or a 24. But, you know, they're not necessarily compatible with each other, right? The Ledger gives you a 24-word recovery phrase. Metamask gives you a 12-word. Electrum gives you a 12-word. I'm not sure about Electrum if you can force it to give you a 24-word recovery phrase. Haven't played around with it that much. But they're suitable. I guess a 24-word recovery phrase is a little more secure because it's longer. But if the wallet doesn't support 24-word recovery phrases, it doesn't support 24-word recovery phrases. It's not a deal breaker. You know, you just have to deal with each wallet has its own way of backing up its seed, right? So I don't know that you can force it. Using the Chrome extension susceptible to hacks. Yes, indeed, right? If you're using the official MetaMask extension, then you're in good shape, right? And you've got a good antivirus, you've got a good firewall, you've got a good anti-malware. You're in good shape. The problem with the extension is there are fake ones out there, right? You could accidentally get a non-MetaMask clone or copy or pretender, something of that nature. So it is more risky when you're using your browser to manage your tokens than, say, your hardware wallet. But the solution to that is you can manage your tokens from within MetaMask and connect to your hardware device, right? A little more secure. But I just read an article not too long ago that said that using your Ledger device in MetaMask decreases your privacy a bit. So although it's more secure and you do have to sign trades with your, I'm trying to hold it this way, your device, a little more secure, it's less private, right? Then you're sort of opening up your Ledger holdings to, you're making them a little more accessible to the internet, right? Not that they have your private key. That would be a vulnerability where they could actually take your tokens. We're talking about a lessening of your privacy, right? You really don't want everyone to know what you've got stored on your ledger, right? In a perfect world. So I have come to the conclusion that it's probably better to keep your long-term holdings on your ledger device and do your trading from within a like a smaller wallet with less holdings in it that either you create from scratch, like an empty one, or it links to another wallet that you've got somewhere else. But probably not the best idea to do your decentralized trading by connecting to Uniswap with your Uniswap, Metamask, and Ledger combination. I've also noticed that sometimes when you do trades with a Ledger-based wallet, that something glitches. It doesn't always work right. Maybe I've got my settings wrong. I think maybe now that I've got contract data on it, it will work. But that's just another reason why I prefer to stick to just a straight up Ethereum wallet in MetaMask, right? So we'll move on. I just want to just double check to make sure I'm not missing any desperate questions. John Papadopoulos is here. Sadly, I must format my computer. If I do, I'll lose my estimated earnings for this month on Brave Browser. Also, I'm verified on Uphold. No, John, I've noticed that first of all, you can, well, I don't know how much you're earning per month, but we're looking at maybe $5 to $10 per month. Maybe more for you if you're running it. But you can back up your wallet if you go to your Brave browser and just hit this little gear shift here. You've got a backup wallet feature. It'll give you a recovery phrase. And then you can do a restore when you reinstall Brave and get access back to your original wallet. So I don't know, maybe it's already, the time has passed, right? You already lost your wallet and you didn't have it backed up, right? But in the future, when you create this built-in Brave wallet, you can get a backup phrase and keep that somewhere safe. Now, having said that, I've also noticed that I did a clean install of Windows not too long ago when I upgraded my machine, and all I did was install the Brave browser, and then I connected it to my Uphold account, and the balance automatically filled in my Brave browser balance. So Uphold was able to save that data. I just reconnected to my Uphold account and everything was back where it was. So don't fret, right? Worst case scenario, you're losing, 10, 20, 30, maybe $40 worth of earnings. But, your computer's number one. You got to keep it up to date. If you got to do a reformat, get a clean start, make sure everything's working great. That's more important than $40 in my view, right? But anyway, that's me. Silverback is here. Paul, send me Bitcoin. Paul, Dad, send me Bitcoin. See you later, Paul. Or Raul, whatever. Sorry, did I say Paul? Yeah. Raul, sorry. Goodbye, Raul. Oh, man, I didn't notice he was spamming the heck out of this, wasn't it? He's gone now. Say goodbye. YubiKey. Random edit. Use YubiKey on your email and hold all your holdings on Binance is, to me, the safest thing to do. That's pretty cool. Right. What random edit is talking about is using two-factor authentication. All right. Let's go over to my Binance account. I have two-factor authentication set up on my Binance account. When I log into Binance, I need to use my Google Authenticator code. Now, in addition to that, you should place Google Authenticator code on your email account as well, because if someone hacks your Gmail, they might be able to bypass the two-factor authentication in your cryptocurrency exchanges by claiming that that you've lost it and resetting it, right? But they can't do that if they can't gain control of your email account, right? Most of these hacks occur because people are not keeping their Gmail and their Yahoo or their Hotmail secure, right? So if someone can gain access to your email account, they can wreak all kinds of havoc in your life. So you want to put that two-factor authentication on your email accounts too, or Gmail, which means that if someone tries to sign into your Gmail from a different location, they're going to get an alert asking for the two-factor code from your phone, so they won't be able to get into your account. Now, it's not perfect, right? People have been phished and scammed out of their two-factor codes, right? It's possible. Like the attacker will send you an email telling you there's a problem with your bank account or whatever, and you log in, and then they're logged in at the same time, and they ask you for that code. You provide the code. The attacker uses the code, the login credentials and the code, and then gains control of the account, and then switches the email and the phone number and everything and gains control of the account. But in general, a two-factor authentication is very secure in that they need to have your device in order to log into the account. So yes, two-factor on all your cryptocurrency exchange accounts and two-factor on your email accounts so they can't gain control of your email. Very, very secure. And Random Edit is using I don't have mine laying around here. It's a hardware device for two-factor, right? That's not Google Authenticator. He's using hardware. So that's pretty cool. Very, very secure. Good. Is it possible to have two Ledger Live accounts on one computer? I haven't been able to do that, but it is possible to manage multiple Ledger devices in one copy of Live, right? So if I have, I've got a Ledger Nano S, and I've got a Ledger Nano X, and I want to add accounts from either device into the same copy of Ledger Live, I can do that. But in order to manage two copies of Ledger Live on one computer, possible but not practical, right? You could, there is in your, I'll just cover this real quick. In your local disk, in your users folder, and whatever your name is, and in your app data folder, which is normally a hidden folder, right? You'll have to go to view options and make sure you're showing hidden files and folders to get access to this app data folder. Inside roaming, there is a folder called Ledger Live, and that folder holds all of your preferences for your Ledger account. So if I were to take this folder and move it off, maybe to a flash drive or over to my desktop, and then just delete it in here, when I launch Ledger Live won't see any preferences data and will think it's a brand new copy, right? And then you could create a new copy of Ledger Live with different accounts connected to a different device or however you want to do it, and then just swap the Ledger Live folders in and out. But you have to remember that the folder has to be named Ledger Live. So if you've got a Ledger Live 1 and a Ledger Live 2 folder over on a flash drive, when you bring them into the roaming folder, you'll have to rename them regular Ledger Live. But that's a really inconvenient way and error-prone way to try to manage different accounts. Much better to say just manage multiple accounts, multiple Ledger devices in one account. But you may be asking that question because your wife has a Ledger and you guys want to share a computer and have different copies of Ledger Live, right? That's a possibility, and you really don't want either one of you to see the other's holdings, right? Much better to go just buy your wife a cheap laptop and have her copy of Ledger Live on her computer, and you have your copy of Ledger Live on your computer. Okay. I accidentally sent my chain links to my Ethereum Classic Ledger wallet. Did I lose them? Sent my chain links to my Ethereum Classic Ledger wallet. Did I lose them? I've never had that scenario, but in a sense, you probably did. If they just disappeared and never showed up in your Ethereum Classic wallet. Now, I've had some people send some mainnet tokens to their old Ethereum address and lost them. And there are ways to recover those. Not easy and a little risky because it involves kind of exposing your Ethereum private key to the internet in order to do it. But there are ways to do it. But if you sent them to your Ethereum Classic Ledger account, I've never experienced that before. I'm assuming that the address format is similar, so it's easy mistake to make, right? I can't give you an answer on that right now, and I don't really have time to troubleshoot that for you, right? And I don't have an Ethereum Classic account, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage on that one. Well, I don't know. The camera is behaving today. I don't know what happened the other night. It kept periodically flashing. Maybe I just needed a good reboot. There is a solution having various ETH accounts on Ledger and only one account on Metamask, and for low values, let's say $100. Yeah, so we were talking about keeping our trading separate. What are your thoughts on XRP? XRP's been around a while. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's not a pure decentralized cryptocurrency because it is controlled by one company. So, but there are a lot of decentralized cryptocurrencies where the majority of shares or tokens are held by one company or entity that are, not as decentralized as they may appear to be. But XRP is definitely not decentralized, right? But it's got a business plan. It's got a use case. It's catering to banks and transferring money and that sort of thing. And if you're holding XRP, you're sort of invested in the company, like holding some of their stock. So if the value of Ripple company goes up, then the value of XRP tokens should also go up. So not a bad thing to invest in, but I don't own any at the moment. Right? Can you please tell me how to back up my Ledger X wallet account? I'm truly afraid of losing my coins. I don't know what the most secure measure I can take to hold my coins securely. Well, when you first initialize your Ledger Nano X, they gave you a 24-word recovery phrase. That is your backup. That's it. You lose that ledger, the ledger gets wet, gets destroyed, gets crushed. You buy a new ledger, you use that 24-word recovery phrase to back it up. Now, if you're just, worried, terrified that you're going to lose your coins, then maybe buy another ledger and just have it ready as already backed up. You can create multiple mirror images of a ledger by using the restore feature. So that's what Ledger recommends, as a matter of fact, right? If you go to ledger.com and you go to products, right, they're pushing this family pack where you can have 3 different devices, right? But it's also a good idea to, if you buy a pack, to just have 2 for yourself, right? You initialize one with a 24-word recovery phrase, and then you store cryptocurrencies on that. Then you take that 24-word recovery phrase and use it to do a restore on the backup. And now they're mirror images of each other. Every coin that you put on the first one gets automatically added to the second one. I say it like that, but the coins are not in the devices, right? They're on the blockchain. The devices are simply the private keys to access those addresses. But you can create a what we call live backup by restoring to a secondary device in case the first device gets lost or stolen. You've got that backup device, you hit the ground running, right? You can liquidate your coins, move them to a different address or whatever if you think the attacker that stole your device might be able to access it. But they are protected by a PIN, so even if someone steals one, they would need your PIN to access the device. Right? But best practice, if your device is lost or stolen, would be to restore your device to a different use that 24-word recovery phrase to restore to a different device, and then move those coins somewhere else. Right? Don't keep them in that wallet if there's another copy of it floating around out there. Right? So, but you already had the answer right in your hand, right? When you initialize that Ledger Nano X, you have a 24-word recovery phrase. That's your backup. Make a copy of it. Give a copy to your mom and your brother in case, your house burns down or whatever, right? all of your coins are backed up in that 24-word recovery phrase. Do I have a video on how to link your ledger and MetaMask? No, I don't, but I can show you real quick how it works. Let's try. Let's go over to the Brave browser. And I don't think I have it in here right now, right? Let's add it. MetaMask. All right, let's download it. Install. All right, it's a Brave is a Chrome-based browser, so you can add Chrome extensions into Brave. All right, and there we go. There it is. Let's get started. What are we going to do? All right, let's do import. Oh, maybe I can't do this. No, I can't. I don't have enough time. You have to actually create one before you can import a ledger. But I should be able to show you in here without too much trouble. So let's say we're in MetaMask. We've got an account going, and we would like to connect a hardware wallet. All right, so just go to Connect Hardware Wallet. All right, hit Ledger, hit Connect, and then connect your ledger. And you need to be in the Ethereum app. All right, so let me show you that. A little bit of a glare this morning. All right, so let's get over into the Ethereum app here. All right, now that we're in the Ethereum app, let's hit connect one more time. Whoops, what happened there? Nope, doesn't like that. All right. It's all kinds of weird going on. What the heck happened? Ugh, I can't even get out of this, can I? Didn't like that. Oh, that's... Ugh, God. Urgh. Okay. That sucks. All right. Let's see. There's another. Oh, I can't really. Well, yeah, I can't really close. Doggone it. That sucked. Ugh. All right. Okay. Is that gonna let me do? Nope. All right. Urgh. Okay. Okay, I think I can do this. I'm just going to close my browser. And then I'll just go back to, hopefully, be able to... If I can even do that. Maybe I can't. All right. Okay, I think I've managed to do that. Yeah, it seemed like I'm back. I hope I'm back. I hope I didn't start a whole brand new... No, I think I'm still in the same one. All right, let's try that one more time. Let's go to MetaMask. Let's hit this. I'm going to log into MetaMask. All right. Maybe it just didn't like the fact that I already had this account attached to my ledger, right? Why don't we just leave it at that, right? I don't want to screw this browser up one more time by doing that. Basically, you go to connect hardware, you choose ledger, you connect your ledger to your computer, you enter the Ethereum app and it connects, and then you have a ledger account in your browser, in your MetaMask that you can use to manage your account. Let's pop out chat. That was weird, right? Okay. But I think I survived. Ah, you were stuck at that pop-up not having ETH open. That was the issue. Cool. Patrick got it. Thank you. Good deal. One more question. Do you have a video explaining how to link another ledger to my original ledger device? Pretty much what you explained on how to put passphrase into the new device to have a backup. Yes, I do. Let's look at that real quick. CryptoDad, ledger, restore. This one. This is the newest one.
All right, so we'll hit that.
It's pretty up to date. There have been some changes to the interface, a little bit since I did this video. I believe I did it in May of 2019, but it's a step-by-step on how you use your 24 recovery. Right. Yeah, what is this? Oh yeah, you've got the recovery for how to restore. Yeah. This is it. How to restore from a 24-word recovery phrase, and then gain access to your accounts, right? And then you will have to, like, if it's a fresh copy of Ledger Live, you remember, let's see, where is this? This is the one that I want to. No, it doesn't really. This. You need to, after you restore your device and you launch Ledger Live, if it's a fresh copy of Ledger Live, you need to choose Use Initialized Device because you've already restored it. And if you just have a copy of Ledger Live that was working when you lost your device and you restored, you don't need to do anything to Ledger Live. You just go back into Ledger Live and everything still works, right? Because you've already got all your accounts set up in Ledger Live. And the restored device will be recognized by Ledger Live as the same device as the old one because it's got the exact same restored private key. So check that video out. I wanted to buy a little bit of Ethereum and kind of show you guys how that works. Did I? Oh, I emptied this one out too. Okay. All right. Let's do that. I want to show you how to like move some Ethereum into this wallet. So let's go over to my crypto exchange. Let's go to Binance. Well, let's do Binance US, right? Since most of you guys, or I'm in the US, let's log into our, doggone it. All right. Okay. What a pain. All right. It's because I had totally quit this browser when I didn't really need to, but that's okay. We're back. All right. Had to put in my master password again, which is always a pain. Let's just go ahead and enter our two-factor for this guy. All right. All right. So the idea here is we want to buy a little Ethereum. But we're not going to fund it with cash, right? We're going to fund it with some cryptocurrency. So let's go over here. Now, with Binance US, you've got BNB token, right? So let's take some BNB token that I happen to have in my Trust wallet. Oh, it's easier to do this phone to phone, but I'll do it like this. All right. All right. So you can see I've got some BNB in this wallet. All right. Now I need to deposit that in my Binance US account. So here is my BNB address in my Binance US. Let's hit deposit. Now I'm going to need both of these, memo and an address. I get it. All right. So, okay, you can close that. Oh, let's do the QR code. That makes it easy. All right. So we've got BNB in this Trust wallet. And we want to, whoops. All right, I think I got it. All right, so here we go. Let's start with the address. We'll hit show QR code. Right, let's go to our Trust wallet and say send. And let's open up that camera. See a recipient address? We'll hit yes, trust. Okay, we scanned in the BNB address. Let's tap memo. So where it says memo, I'm going to hit, whoops, I don't need to do that. I'll just hit the memo field, right? And then it's also got a camera. So let's close this. Let's open this up. Whoops, wrong one. There's the memo field. Let's scan that one too. All right, so there you go. I've got the address of my Binance US account and the address and the memo field copied into my interface here. Now we'll just max it out, right? There's 7 BNB in there. Let's hit next. Let's hit send. And the BNB goes out, and it should end up in my Binance US account. Right? So let's go over here to Binance US. Let's go to wallet and balance. Let's refresh. Usually comes in really fast when you send BNB onto, there it goes. I just got an alert that my deposit was successful. And there it is right there. That BNB coin came in really fast, right? So I like to fund Binance accounts with BNB because it moves really fast. All right. Now let's go to Ethereum, right? This is our topic of the day, Ethereum. Let's hit trade. And as you can see, you can't trade BNB for Ethereum. Why? Okay, that's all right. I'll trade BNB for Tether first. Right, so let's go Tether to BNB, right? Why? All right, so we're going to sell BNB, which you can't see because I'm in the way. We're going to go sell, first we're going to go to market, then we'll go to sell BNB. Let's sell 75% of that BNB for Tether, right? Easy peasy, right? All right, let's go back to our wallet. Where are we here? It's kind of hard to get back to this. All right, let's go back to balance. All right, now we got Tether. All right, now we can buy Ethereum. Let's hit trade. Ethereum to US Tether. Now I'm going to buy ETH. I can move myself back down here in the corner where I belong. Right? Let's buy 100%. Well, first we'll hit market. Then we'll choose 100% of our Tether for ETH. Right? Let's hit buy ETH. Oops. Okay. I didn't have enough in there, so you need to leave a little bit for fees, I guess. So that's okay. Let's just go to 0.3 ETH. Right? We'll hit buy ETH. Market order goes through. Happens right away. Limit order might be better if you're a professional trader. I am not. I'm just a dude that likes to swap tokens. So, and I'm impatient, so I like to see it happen right away. All right, there we go. Now, when we go over to our balance, we should have Ethereum. All right, there's our Ethereum. That's our juice, right? That's what we need, right? So let's take that Ethereum and put it in our Metamask wallet now. What am I in here? Am I in my? Yeah, okay. So I am doing this in my Chrome browser. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Okay. Let's go back. Pardon me. Let's go back here. Okay. All right, I have two browsers open. I'm going to go over here to my MetaMask. All right. And then this is the MetaMask account that we want to put a little more. No, sorry, not this one. This is our detached MetaMask wallet that we would like to fund, right? 0.1 ETH is not that much, right? When you're trading heavy, right? Sometimes you need to have a little extra in there. Actually, this is probably enough, but let's just do okay, let's fund this wallet exercise, right? Let's hit copy to clipboard. This is the Ethereum address of the wallet. Let's flip back over to our Brave browser. Let's go to Ethereum. Let's hit withdraw. We'll paste in that address of our Metamask wallet. We'll just max it out. We'll hit submit. All right, we need our Google Authenticator code. So just pull up our phone and get our Google Authenticator code for our Binance US account. 857-915. All right, and then it's gonna send me an email. All right, I got to go to that email. Got to verify that transaction. There it is. I believe that's it. 0 minutes ago. Good. Confirm withdrawal. Boom. Done. All right. So that might take a few minutes, right? When you go to withdrawal history, and it better not. Yeah, it didn't. Let's wait. Withdraw. Crypto. There. It's processing out, right? So we got 0.29 something something ETH processing out to the address of my MetaMask wallet. Right? It ends in CC2B1F. Let's go back over here. Well, you can't see it. OF80 at the beginning. Let's check that. OFAO at the beginning, right? It's right. Or we're going to the right address, right? So we can just wait for the Ethereum to come into this wallet so that we can fund our trades. I'm running out of time, guys. I kind of wanted to do some Uniswap, but I guess I'm really not going to have time for that. But we can just do a quick one. Let's do Uniswap. All right, so if we want to do some decentralized trading, we'll go to the Uniswap website. We'll hit Launch App. Now, we need to connect. Okay. An update is available for the token list. Okay, I'll accept it. You have to choose a list, right? Oh, I'm using a list already. Okay. So you can see here that I've got all these tokens that it recognizes because it's connected to the right wallet, right? It's connected to that MetaMask wallet that we've got up here. Well, let's say, okay, I want to switch that. That could be a little tricky. So I'm going to go out on a limb here. All right, you can see up here it says connected. So the wallet that we've got that we want to trade with is connected. But suppose we wanted to switch. So let's switch over to our ledger. Now it says ledger is connected. Oh, and it switched automatically in here, which is cool, right? So now you can see there's different token balances now, right? It's got that US tether, right? So let's go back. Let's go to MetaMask. Let's do that again. Let's switch back to the wallet that we want, right? We'll go up here to this icon. We'll switch back to this unstoppable wallet. And then it should switch back, right? Did it do it? I think it did, right? And now we can pull this down. Yeah, we can see those other tokens that are in this wallet, right? All right, so let's say we want to buy some more SXP, all right? Let's wait for that. Where is that Ethereum? Doggone it. Hasn't shown up yet. Whoops, that's not what I want. Yeah, still waiting impatiently for that Ethereum. It does take a while when you withdraw Ethereum from an exchange. Just be prepared for that. I know you're all like ready and waiting for all this, has to happen now kind of stuff. I'm the same way. But withdrawals from exchanges do take a few minutes. But we do have some Ethereum in here. And let's say we want some more of this SXP. We can hit max. But that's not really the best idea. Now, the reason I say that is if you're going to do some trading in Uniswap for tokens, you don't want to expend all of your ETH, right? Your ETH is the juice that you need for transactions. Oh, there, the balance just went up. All right, it came in. Good. All right. Now you can see that the balance is back up to 0.43, right? So if I hit max, right, now it's 0.42. But I don't want to do this because I need to have some extra ETH laying around to pay the fees. So if I were to make this trade, it would calculate how much I have in the wallet and then subtract the fees, and then I would have this transaction that had committed all of my Ethereum to this trade and then that fee. Well, what if the transaction got stuck pending and I tried to up it by speeding it up? It wouldn't work because now I'm out of Ethereum, right? You want to hold some Ethereum in reserve in case you want to up the speed of the transaction. So let's, how do I get this out? Okay. All right. Let's just do 0.1 Ethereum, right? That'll give us some leftover Ethereum. So when we hit swap and then confirm, it's going to pull up the Metamask wallet and ask us to confirm this. But notice here, it's going to charge me $33 to buy $80 worth of, well, I'm sorry, to buy to spend $46 worth of my Ethereum. It's going to charge me $33. Do I really want to do that? Not really, because I could go, I could just go to Binance and buy SXP, right? I don't need to do it in this interface. The reason that I might want to use, and I'm going to reject that, right? The reason that I might want to use Uniswap is because I'm trying to get a token that I can't get anywhere else, right? And I'm willing to spend the extra gas to get my hands on a token that might go to the moon, right? Then I'm not so concerned about the extra ETH that I'm spending, right? So this is not a good example of, like, I can go to Binance and get this token. Not Binance US, but proper Binance, right? Binance US doesn't have swipe. It should. I don't know why it doesn't, right? Oh, wait. I went back into Binance US. Silly me. Let's try that again. Binance, right? We want Binance proper. Let's get ourselves logged into that. All right, let's get our Google code in there. 296884. Ah, wrong code. Let's try that again. 860805. There we go. All right. Now, in Binance, I can go over here to slightly different interface. SXP. Look, I can just buy it right on Binance. So it would be easier for me to transfer, right? I could go to Binance. Whoops. Pardon me. I can go to Binance. Let's do ETH. We could do a deposit of ETH to Binance. There's that Binance address, right? We can go back over to our Metamask. Oops. And I could just send to Binance some of my Ethereum and only pay $4, right? So why would I want to spend $33 on Uniswap to buy SXP when I could just transfer my ETH over to Binance for less than $5 and then make a trade and end up with more SXP, spending less Ethereum, right? So Uniswap is a great platform for decentralized trading, right? There's no KYC. You can do it pretty much anonymously. You can get new tokens that have just hit the market before they're listed on big exchanges, but it's really not the best way to just swap for any old token that you might be able to get on a centralized exchange, especially if you've already got the centralized exchange account ready. You know, you may not have access to Binance. I don't know. If you're in Binance US and you can't get SXP, maybe you would want to get it on Uniswap. All right. Yeah. How am I using Binance in the US? I have a Binance account. I believe anybody in the US can sign up for a Binance account. You just can't verify yourself. You can get like a regular Binance account with just an email address and a password. And if it's blocking you because it sees your IP is in the US, you can use a VPN. I had a Binance account from way back in 2017. They told me a lot of weird stuff about in September of 18 that they were going to block me and whatever, and they never did, right? I can still get into Binance without using a VPN because I already had an account. So there are a lot of people maybe that are already in that situation too. I'm one of the lucky ones because I've been around a little longer, but I have a Binance account. But I am limited because I'm not verified, right? You can't verify yourself with your ID because they know I'm in the US if I show them my US ID. But I've talked to people that wanted to trade on Binance and they got on it in the US, probably with the VPN trick. So BNB is a token that is the native token of the Binance network. So it is available on Binance and Binance US, right? You can buy BNB token on Binance US, or you can buy BNB token on Binance itself, right? And it's very fast when you're moving it in and out of the exchange. It has all kinds of features. There are also Binance sub tokens, just like there are Ethereum sub tokens. But I don't know. There is a way to trade on a Binance DEX where you can swap Binance tokens. Down here, Binance Decentralized Exchange. So you can trade on the Binance chain if you want. This is decentralized, right? Now, for a while there, they were blocking U.S. IP addresses, but I don't know that they do that anymore. I don't know what's going on, right? First, there was this big deal that they were going to block U.S. IP addresses. They weren't going to allow people to trade on Binance. You had to use Binance US, but I don't know. I think maybe they've relaxed some of those restrictions now. I don't know that Binance is afraid of anybody anymore, right? I don't know. So anyway, I don't know about New York. Binance US may not be available in New York. In fact, Binance US there are several US states where Binance US is not available. They just became available in Florida. I think, probably New York. New York is one of the strictest ones. I think with New York, you're probably only able to trade on Gemini, or I don't even know if Coinbase is available in New York yet. Should be. We'll see. Sorry about that, New Yorkers. You got a tough time over there because that's the heart of Wall Street. They don't want any renegade financial services in there, right? It's a closed system. But anyway, you can get around it. You can figure out a way. All right, guys. I went a little over this morning. I didn't really talk about Uniswap as much as I may have wanted to, and did some trades and that kind of thing. But I kind of gave you an example of how it works, how it connects to MetaMask. I'll probably do a standalone video on doing Uniswap in the near future. Seems to be pretty hot right now. So thanks for joining me, guys. Everybody that was here tonight or today. I hope that I was able to get your questions asked. MetaMask needs two-factor authentication. MetaMask really bad. Oh, yeah. Maybe two-factor would be a good feature to add to MetaMask, right? To protect your trades or maybe at least your access to open it. It does require a password when you first log in, but you're right. It's not as secure as it could be, I guess. Right. Anyway, I hope what I covered today works for you guys. If you're just joining late, you might want to start the video over because I start with explaining about what Ethereum is, how it works, how you buy it, how you install Metamask, how you fund Metamask, that kind of stuff. We covered a lot today. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.